a condition.
What is yin and yang?
Oh.
Yin is a woman. Yin is a woman.
Male and female.
So yin and yang refers to globally what?
Negative and positive.
Balance.
Balance.
Balance. And in order to have balance, you need to have
Both.
Equal.
One is lots of energy, one is sedation.
That's
But
the
having
substance.
lots and sedate gives us the homeostasis. I'm trying to use the regular term as opposed to male, female, yeah.
So when you say what is yang, what do you want us to write? Because
Yin
Positive.
is
A positive aspect of universal aspect.
positive energy.
Aspect of the form.
But what is yang? Well, who is yang?
yang is
Yang is
Yin is the sedation. Yang is the positive. So sedation. So when you just the lower level of the negative aspects as opposed to the positive aspects, the energy, tonification.
So can you just explain again? I asked in that email, and I still can't quite get that. If you have too much tone,
You have too much tone, then you need to calm that down, but you need more of the opposite to calm you down.
then you want more sedation, and sedation, that's
Yin.
Yin.
yin, and that's conception vessel.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, the
So
yin
that's
is
the point if you want, and like I said,
But we're not. That's a separate channel that feeds the other meridians, because meridians go chest to fingers, fingers to face, face to feet, feet to chest. That's how they all 12 run.
okay.
But they all 12 run from either the front or the back. But when you're working with them individually, you need to work individually with that one channel. It's just that all the yin channels run to the
So it's
front.
not like you can say you're still.
No, I wouldn't be working the front or the back. No, don't work the front or the back. They just actually migrate to the front or migrate back.
I'm trying to sleep. For the test season?
What would
To
you
that
need to
level,
know?
You
no.
need to do it at that level and you explain it.
No. Just trying to give you a visual. All right, what is a master point? What does that mean?
Far out, yeah, far out.
Yeah, man.
What's that? Which page? Which
You
one?
got jokes.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
jokes.
What is master point? Master point.
Yes, 18. And then, of course, in your PowerPoint, too. So, a master point is distant from the involved area. Ashy points are local. So, if I'm doing the, I'm treating upper extremity pain, RSD. I put one here, and I put one there. But I have my major issue here. Where did I place it? I placed it on the master point. And then over time, I'll work my way to the
Ah,
Yeah,
so
you
master
say
point
when
and
you want to
tender
put
point,
one,
is that the
let's say
same
you are
thing?
checking should be local. Is it 2 to 4?
local
Also
point
6 inches.
or
2
tender.
to 4.
I think that was making
Here it
that.
says you have the master point, another master point, you talk about the tender point, that's the whole point. Tender point and master point, would that be the same thing?
Tender point.
Oh yeah. Because that point corresponds to the meridian issue. So the tender point would be the acupressure point that corresponds to the meridian. So that particular point on the body is going to be most tender, even though the problem is here. That's the acupressure point, but that's not the local point.
So tender point is is.
Master point. But it's wherever they have decided, well not decided, but wherever these guys have found out that this is corresponding, like here and here
For the
was for the low back. So it might be most tender here and most tender here, even though the problem is here. So bladder, what here? Bladder.
Bladder is 60.
54, right?
54.
54 and
65. 65.
54.
It's 65.
54 and 60.
54
And
60.
Kendrick, you see?
I was right.
I think I saw 65.
61. All right, men's.
Kendrick, what is it?
What is men's?
What?
Women's.
Women's. Let's do women's first. Women's. I'm sorry, I didn't make this, but we only had men's right now. We'll look at women's. So what is men's doing? Men's is sending in
Low level.
low level electrical current to work on what physiologically? Cellular. Good.
That's got
Is that you?
Yep.
Good.
Cellular.
Trying to neutralize.
Feeling wise. Substance. What does that mean?
No feeling.
Low sensation to the point where, but however, some people might a little something, but for the most part, it's.
Nothing.
I feel this air, but I don't really feel that. So that's what they should feel. What should they not feel?
Increase in pain.
Increase in pain. They shouldn't really be feeling no good tingling because if they are, we might have the wrong parameters in place where we press the wrong button on that machine. Any way to misuse men's at all?
Don't use return.
Other
Return.
type of.
We don't want to use with anything else because what is it going to do?
It's gonna
Counteract that chemical level activity.
Yeah.
All right, indicate. Let's find men's. Men's on 22. Page 22 is men's. Anybody know what page women's is on?
page 60.
All right. So there, the pain relief, scar tissue healing, edema, softening of the scar tissue, muscle re-ed, electrical massage, wound healing is listed there. Polarity. That was a homework question, wasn't it?
Positive and negative.
Where's the homework at?
Was it one of them?
Yeah.
It was something about, I don't even remember.
Ice.
Ice.
Oh, ice and hot.
Yeah. All right, so the icing effect for acute trauma, healing, sedative, all that. And then the positive is for...
That's a positive. That's a positive.
Positive is for ice.
The positive is the icing.
Okay, what's in the book on page 22?
Kendrick, talk now.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, wave slowly.
Wait, slow.
What does that mean? Slow rise time versus fast rise time?
Fast time
It's for pain relief and muscle
for
re-education.
muscle
Education.
All right, what does it mean by rise time? What is that referring to? What does rise time mean? What is rising?
Going up. Climbing.
That square wave. That square wave is rising. Yeah, so the intensity. But the square wave is rising fast, or the square wave is rising slow. The square wave. All right, good. Frequency is measured in what?
Hertz.
Milli, micro amps. Frequency.
Okay.
CPS.
Hertz. All right, let's go to 18 on pelvic traction. I wrote it out here. Okay, DX. Who took a page?
That's awful.
DX, patient, weight, with non.
She's joking. She's joking.
Number. Okay, patient is.
Yeah. Said that they were ready.
I wonder what that was.
HMP.
All right, HMP.
Go
All right, so DX is HMP.
Yes, sir. Oh, configure.
The weight.
How much in weight? Where is the phone?
What's the
All right,
weight?
so HMP.
Where's the phone?
What's the weight?
How much your person weight?
Boy,
All right, the
And they're off.
Stop it. Patient weight.
500.
270.
245.
Let's work it. Let's work it. Patient weighs 500 pounds. Let's do it.
What's the weight limit on it?
Sir, the machine is going to
Don't worry about that. We just
lumbar.
It can't do it though. I know it can't do it. I think it's like 2 something like that. We're gonna make it fun. 500 pounds. That's what they weigh. 500 pounds.
On a
And this is session number 2.
And then max is
non-split?
Max, you got to transfer him to the bed first. So second.
Is this a
All
split
right,
table?
split. Okay. Mode. Mode. Dash. Angle. 3. We're gonna go with 3. We're gonna use 3. Somebody said 3. We're gonna use 3.
So, yeah, it's smoother.
Pounds. We're gonna come back to.
So, what we have to
Time.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Always. Forever.
On and off.
30.
On. 30. Off. 0. Patient position.
Prone. Is it prone?
Prone, yeah. Prone, why are you doing all of that? Let's do prone.
And
Prone.
now, he's 500 pounds.
Oh, supine. Supine.
Yeah. Now, why would you want to put him in supine leg straight?
For comfort.
Breathing, yes. Breathing, yes. Good. So we're going to say
Yeah, still
supine.
not fat.
What? Supine leg straight for breathing?
Yeah, because you're laying on all of this, and he's trying to breathe on his stomach, and the bed is not soft, so I mean it's kind of firm, so it's gonna be struggling to breathe.
Okay.
All right, let's go with
So that's mainly for comfort.
we're trying to be comfortable with it, because I can't imagine that he even sleeps. He might, but
Comfort.
not often, not long, probably before he or she.
It's not comfort. That's why his life. You can't breathe with these on this thing.
All right, so even though we said second treatment, let's go back and fix first treatment first. All right, so first treatment.
250 minus
230.
250
230.
minus 20 gives us
230.
30.
230. Anything else we need to do to that before we turn the machine on? No, nothing to turn the machine on. Okay, so then the treatment session says that we're going to get what pounds during the session? 230
230. We're going to
up to
250.
250.
Yeah.
So the second treatment is from 250 to
Second treatment 250
To 255.
or 260.
255.
255 or
260.
260.
Or 65.
Go 10.
Sir, remember the person is big. I don't want to put too much.
Get that 350 in the first session, maybe one would be right.
All right, here's how many. That's what you want to do. On a test or a quiz. We need people to come up with the same answer to see if they understand the math. In real life, they might not make it to 250. But for the understanding of knowing that you understand what has been taught, we have a perfect patient. Okay. So they're 220, I think that's what we said, and they're going to go up to today 250, no problem. So I can see that you understand the math. It might not happen in real life, but we need to see it on a quiz or a test to see that you understand what was taught. Then, session 2, we're going to start them at 250, take them to 255, or take them to 260. So we can see that you understand. Otherwise, if it's off from that, then we don't know where you came up with your numbers unless you have to write some sort of description. My patient couldn't get, I need some more from that. Otherwise, I don't know if you understand the material. All right, so 255 or 260. All right, are we clear with that?
So 80% of that is 400 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So theoretically, you would try and increase up to...
No.
Max,
That's
what
the
you
max
can
if you
give.
had to. Most times you ain't gonna never have. But I don't think this goes up well. It's digital though, so it's different. I know that one. What does that say right there, Sim? See? What does that go up to? 200. So the patient is what? 400.
You can't even start on there.
Okay, can we put in?
He's like, what?
80 on 440.
Oh.
See,
This is easy to use. I can do 400.
remind me now, ask him.
Patrick, the key is down.
That's why
There's no way that machine...
I know. Everybody start bending and breaking.
Yeah, you can like winch your car.
How this is working in now.
It's digital, so any number can be pressed in there. What actually comes out, who knows?
See, I'm trying to follow you, man. I know. I can't help. I hit through.
I don't say it in the manual.
So I think when it equals the floor,
between
creates an unbalance. Eating too
All right,
much
let's
food
take-
puts you into sedation, man.
Another there?
Yes, low back pain.
It's Diane.
Yeah.
Now, this is a different patient. He hung with the person who was 500 pounds, but he lost some weight, so he's 400 pounds. He's better. All right, this is the third session.
400 pounds.
Slim. However, in order to be respected, he has to walk with the other guy who's 500 pounds. If they don't walk together, ain't nobody can believe you. All right, non-split. God! No, low back pain. Low back pain.
287, 45. 287.
Third. Okay, map T out. Mode.
Intermittent. 8.
8. How'd y'all come up with the joke? That was funny. Yeah, 8. All right, pound, skip it, come back. Time. 18. Do you all agree?
No. For HMP?
No, it's low back pain.
Okay. 15.
15. All right.
This.
Could you do 18? But you're going to charge me how much?
Why you do that? No, waiting is the doctor.
All right, so we'll say that you probably did 10, 12 or 13, 15. That'll be a progression of sessions. All right, so, okay, on second. On 40, off
10.
10, off second, not off pound. Okay. All right. Patient position.
Supine with 2.
Okay, can we add something to this that we need, that's really not on all tables? What else could we add to this that's on this machine? Minimum pound. Minimum pound. All right, so we need to come back to that minimum pound. We don't know what it is yet, but we're going to find out. All right. Now, let's go we're going to look at, this is the third treatment. So first, second, third. All right. Most of the work occurs at the first treatment. Okay. So, person is 400 pounds. Half is 200 minus 20.
180.
180. That will work for what type of table?
Split
table. Good. Now, let's work some more. Let's work some more. We got 180. 25% of that.
45.
How much?
45.
Oh, you was giving me the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little slow. I'm slow. All right. So what's the max now?
225. 225.
225. Okay. Now, so at the beginning of this session, the patient gets 225 pounds. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of this session, the patient gets
225. 225. The same. Intermittent.
225. 225.
Yeah.
225.
So is this still on a non-split table?
Yeah, but it's an intermittent protocol.
Yeah.
So there's no change of
So
poundage
for
during the session.
intermittent, we need the minimum weight over there.
I'm in sedation right now. The food.
So for intermittent, we need minimum. We need minimum weight.
What's the patient doing?
I'm just on the. I'm still on the
400.
treatment.
This
Yeah, but I'm making sure we agree.
No.
It was 400 pounds.
But I don't show.
Dr. James. Dr.
You
James.
good? Bernard, you good?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben already.
Be,
All right, so by the end of the first treatment, we're at 225. By the beginning of the second treatment, we are
230.
230. Anybody else have anything?
235.
235, maybe. Okay. Any changing during this session?
No.
Same. Good. Fourth treatment
230. 240.
could be 235 if we did by 5, or it could be
245.
240. Yeah.
So how does it get to 180?
No, it doesn't.
It's not non-split, so you know you have to take 25% of the half.
What's up? Hey, Patrick.
Oh.
Yes, because after you have taken away what you needed from the
Shishi.
initial, everything else
Shishi.
falls.
For the first treatment.
But after we have the initial additive to that first set of pounds,
Shishi.
it should fall in place because you are
Shishi.
25 pounds.
108 minus 20.
It's not going to be.
Oh.
Sisi.
But I'm already
Lily.
from that first time. I hear what you're saying. But the other thing that you really want to look at is if,
Oh, it's 54.
although you're trying to overcome, you still need to be somewhat careful. Because
When you get them up to 600,
No.
I'm already afraid.
it doesn't have to be pounds.
No.
And it's not just.
I hear where you're going, but I didn't make the math.
So just take off the time.
And then just add the rest. All right, so we're good with that. Any questions?
Dr. Jim, about the minimum pounds,
Yes.
is it applicable
Oh,
to them? Yeah.
Let's go back to the first. What would be the minimum pounds for session 1? 110, 12. 112? 112.5, somewhere around there.
Why?
Yeah, so 225, 112.
Yeah.
225.
It's going to be half.
Yeah, half.
Oh, okay. The
The minimum would be
okay.
half of the
Divide the treatment part into two. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
minimum pound
um,
for the treatment. When you have your maximum, you have
On
to
that
have
machine.
minimum for
On that
intermittent.
machine.
No, you
Have
divide
the treatment
of
pound.
your treatment pound.
I would love to go.
After getting all your treatment pound, put it in. Then you have for which you now write it on the minimum. Say the person now explain it. He didn't sleep as I did explain.